On August 10th, in Guangzhou, two actors stood on the same stage, launched the same beverage line, and walked away sorted into two different columns of a single company's sales ledger. Only one of them was credited for the whole thing. That's the detail that got lost inside a much louder story, a hashtag, a purple wig, and a farewell letter to a fictional character, all of which happened to Zhang Linghe within about 24 hours of each other. On the surface, it looked like a normal, busy week for a working actor. Underneath, it was something more specific, three separate systems, all claiming a piece of the same public figure, all operating by different rules. Start with the ledger. Guangzhou, the herbal tea giant, confirmed Zhang Linghe as global brand ambassador for its main product line, no conditions attached, every yuan of in-store sales, across every product category, gets counted toward his endorsement record. Actress Li Yunrui was named global ambassador for a brand new subline called King Heroes, a strategic offshoot the company is using to build out a newer segment of its business. Then came the product launch. Same event, same day, same stage, Weibo, Guangzhou's newest release. Zhang Linghe anchored the main branding, complete with a dedicated theme and prominent screen presence. Li Yunrui led the introduction for King Heroes and delivered her first public speech in the role. Two ambassadors, one event, two very different assignments, but from a viewer's seat, effectively indistinguishable. That's exactly where the confusion started. The hashtag pairing both their names and the brand trended almost immediately, and so did the assumption behind it, that the company had simply hired two co-spokespeople for the same thing. It's a reasonable read. It's also, according to the brand's own customer service team, incomplete. Here's the part that doesn't fit the assumption. Guangzhou's flagship store support confirmed that Zhang Linghe's endorsement applies to the entire product family, including King Heroes, the very subline Li Yunrui was hired to front. Her name is attached to the sub-brand's launch. His name is attached to its sales figures. That's not a shared title. That's a hierarchy dressed up as a partnership. In this specific case, the brand appears to be running what amounts to a two-tier endorsement matrix, a primary spokesperson attached to the entire commercial output, and a secondary spokesperson attached to one segment of it, introduced under the primary spokesperson's umbrella rather than beside it as an equal. This doesn't establish how every company in the beverage or FMCG space structures its ambassador deals. That would be a bigger claim than one clarification statement can support. But it does illustrate one increasingly visible way brands are trying to have it both ways, borrowing a second star's fanbase to launch a new product line, while keeping the commercial credit consolidated under the name they've already built the most equity around. The confusion online wasn't really a misunderstanding. It was the public noticing, correctly, that the marketing had blurred a distinction the company only clarified after the fact. Once you see the structure, the rest of the day starts making more sense, not because everything is connected by design, but because the same underlying question shows up twice more before the day is over. Who gets to decide what a public figure represents? A company's internal accounting, a script's predetermined ending, or the person standing under the wig? Because a few hours after the Guangzhou clarification made the rounds, Zhang Linghe posted something that had nothing to do with tea, or sales figures, or ambassadors. It was a long-form Weibo post, written in his own voice, saying goodbye to Murong Qingyi, the character he played in the drama This Second Too Much. He didn't summarize the plot. He interpreted the character. He described her as someone repeatedly abandoned who never gave up on herself, and located her core motivation in something close to stubborn decency, a refusal to stop wanting to love and be loved, even inside a story that kept punishing her for it. Then he did something actors rarely do in a promotional post. He told the audience the production had filmed two different endings, one gentler and one devastating, and that the final cut followed the fatalism built into the source novel rather than giving the character relief. He said he put everything he had into that unresolved ending. In the same post, he wrote a line to the effect of wanting to run away together with the character, not a plot detail, but his own closing wish for her, one that a number of viewers online said stayed with them. That reaction is worth naming as exactly what it is, an audience responding to an actor's stated interpretation of a character, not evidence of anything beyond that. But it's also a small, concrete sign that the ending he chose to write publicly landed the way he intended it to. That's worth sitting with for a second, because it runs opposite to the Wanglaroji situation in almost every way. With the tea brand, someone else's system decided what counted as Zhang Linghe, his name attached to sales he didn't personally generate, inside a structure a customer service rep had to explain after the fact, once the public got it wrong. With Murong Qingyi, the authorship runs the other direction. A studio decided how the character's arc would resolve, and it's Zhang Linghe who chose, publicly, how to close that chapter for the audience, not with a plot recap, but with a small scene of his own invention, a sunny day, no gunfire, and a fresh batch of butterfly-shaped pastries at a temple fair stall, offered to a character who never got to slow down inside her own story. One system attached meaning to him without asking. The other one handed him the pen. And then there's a third register which doesn't run through a brand's ledger or a screenwriter's ending at all. The night before the Wanglaroji event, at a separate gathering called Weibo Adventure in Guangzhou, Zhang Linghe showed up with purple hair. Not a subtle tint, earrings, tinted contacts, and a small blue flower blemish patch completed the look, a departure sharp enough that some fans at the venue reportedly didn't fully register it in the moment, and only confirmed the change after reviewing photos and live stream footage afterward. The reaction afterward was small but telling. Fans left messages on his Weibo asking, half seriously, whether he'd actually dyed it, and others joked that anyone caught staring too long at him now risked a jealous reaction, the kind of low-stakes, affectionate teasing that shows up around a genuine style change rather than a manufactured one. It's a minor detail, and it should stay minor. But it's the kind of unscripted, in-the-moment audience response that's harder to manufacture than a press release. It wasn't his first time in the color, either. Back in June, during production on the variety show Let's Start Deduction, he wore a curled purple style paired with a crocodile pendant, earning an affectionate curly little bear nickname from viewers at the time. The recurrence matters more than the color itself. A single styling choice is an event. A second one, months apart, worn on his own time rather than for a brand or a role, starts to look less like a costume and more like a preference, a small, low-stakes example of an actor using appearance as something closer to self-authorship, sitting apart from any endorsement deal or drama contract. Which is really the through line running under all three moments from that 24-hour stretch. A commercial structure assigned him value without asking. A drama's ending assigned his character a fate he didn't choose but got to narrate on the way out. And a hairstyle, worn twice now by his own initiative, assigned nothing to anyone else at all, it was simply his. None of this suggests conflict, and it would be a stretch to claim Zhang Linghe is making some grand statement about authorship every time he shows up somewhere. That's a bigger claim than 1 week of public appearances can support. What the available evidence does support is narrower, and arguably more interesting if across a single day and a half, 3 completely different systems each tried to define a piece of who he is in public, a company's internal accounting, a novel's predetermined ending, and his own choice of hair color, and only one of those 3 answered directly to him. That's not a scandal. It isn't really even a story about tea, or a drama, or hair dye. It's closer to a snapshot of what modern celebrity actually looks like once you separate the layers instead of treating them as one continuous narrative, commercial identity, narrative identity, and personal identity, running on parallel tracks, occasionally overlapping in public, rarely negotiated in the open, except, on this particular week, when a customer service statement and a long Weibo post both happen to make the terms visible at the same time. If you're the kind of viewer who wants to know what a headline actually means once you look past it, that's the whole reason Rabbit News Hallyu exists. We're not here to tell you the news first. We're here to help you see what the news usually leaves out. Subscribe if that's the kind of channel you're looking for.